All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the second episode of the newly named Rocket League and Real Talk. I called the Rocket League, I renamed it Rocket League and Real Talk because I felt like in my last episode I wasn't necessarily given a life lesson. I was more so kind of just like talking on a certain subject, and that subject was trust. So, I realized, I was like, hey, Rocket League and Real Talk kind of has a better ring to it, and it's more true to what the series seems to be panning out to be. So that's why I renamed it. But this time, you guys are in for a treat. I shouldn't say you guys, y'all. See, that's why I like y'all, because y'all is a gender-neutral term, and I'm all about that. Y'all are going to in for a treat because I can actually play now. I don't know why I'm looking at these cars. I'm not going to buy any of them. They do look kind of cool, though. I like Zippy the best, but I'm not going to buy any of those because I like this car. So I'm actually going to play a real match this time, which is good news for y'all because you're going to see how awful I am at this game. It's going to be great. And yeah, and I also just like playing this game. So we'll see. We'll see how attempting to play Rocket League and talking about realistic issues, if you would, pans out. I'm just gonna get right into it. The topic for today, as recommended, requested, I should say, because that's the right word, and that's, you should say the right words for what you mean, because that's human language for ya. Was requested by my friend Tom, and he requested the topic to be respect. I'm just gonna do. I'm not doing competitive. I don't want to ruin my rank. I'm kidding. I don't have a rank. I'm like lame. I'm just gonna do standard. So I have two other teammates to pick up my slack. Yeah. So respect. So respect is to me is an interesting topic. Because ultimately, respect kind of comes from a need for a type of validation, right? So, for instance, my name, Monkey Wrench, is a type of tool, right? And respect is the idea that you don't just use somebody as a tool, right? You're not just, oh my god, I forgot how to play this game. Oh god. We're already off to a bad start. Yo. Okay, wait. So I don't want it in here. I want this ball away. And like, nobody wants to be used as a tool, in the sense that they want to be, respect garners the ability to treat someone as a cognizant human, right? As a human with emotions, with personality, with feelings, and not just as a tool that you can gain, right? So when we talk about like something like respect in the workplace, right? You're not just a drone getting coffee. Oh, what a great save. Oh my god. You want to be treated as someone with a valuable opinion. And that is directly correlated with respect, right? Now, one thing that's I want to make clear, at least my perception of respect, is that I don't actually have to like the person to respect them, right? I don't have to like them as a person to respect them. In the sense that they could have, oh no! So that's bad news for me. Oy vey. All things considered, I don't think I'm doing a terrible job. And what I mean by I can respect somebody I don't like. I mean, let's say you have different opinion, right? So for instance, I'll give an example. I went to a trip to DC, basically where I talked with other students from, oh, that was sweet. Uh-oh, a breakaway. Oh my god. Huge missed opportunity. I talked to other kids from different schools, and we were basically addressing political issues. Oh my god. So close. And I remember there's this one kid there Now, for reference, my political ideologies are, oh, that I could have been a goal. I guffed up. My political ideologies are fairly. I'm having connectivity issues. Are fairly. See, I could have scored, but connectivity issues. Are fairly. Are left-leaning. I guess. I grew up in a primarily Democratic household. But I'm definitely my politics are based around a code of ethics that I've kind of fostered throughout my life. And so there's this kid there at the convention who was wearing like a cowboy hat and like boots and the whole 9 yards, and he was from like Texas. And he, oh my God, he had very different opinions on certain things like gun control and other issues. In respect, I firmly believe in gun control. He disagrees with it, but he spoke very eloquently. Not to say I agreed with his points, but the way he presented them made sense. We're just getting decimated, as I kind of predicted. And in that regard, I respected him. Even though I didn't agree with him, I respected him. In this instance, I respected someone with a different opinion. Now, I could not get along with somebody and still respect them. Like, they could have the same opinions as me, but I just don't, like, something about, we just don't get along, right? I can still respect them. Now, this is not to say that I respect everybody, right? But my philosophy of respect is, look at this terrible connectivity. It's awful. My philosophy around respect is that at base value, the first time I meet you, you have my respect. And then you have to lose it, right? So for me, everybody I meet for the first time inherently has my respect. I see the connection's so bad. Oh my God. I'm just gonna lay on my back. Yeah, my teammate ran into me. Oh no, that was the other guy. See, connectivity's so bad. They're gonna go. Okay. And so you kind of have to lose my respect, right? Because for me, the way I perceive it is that you inherently have it to begin with, and so I kind of like that outlook. It works for me because then I don't really make an assumption of people, because I truly believe respect is not treating someone as a tool, but as a fully operational human who has opinions that matter, right? That you're gonna lend weight to. Oh my God, I don't even know what happened. I lagged out and I didn't. Okay. The connection is off, and it's preventing me from scoring. From doing really anything. I'm already bad enough at this game, so bad internet connection is helping. Whatever, I'm gonna lose. And so I think it's important to realize that, and respect means different things to everybody. I'm not saying my opinion of it's end all be all, but it works for me because I don't make an assumption about a person. I automatically look at them as a viable person, right? As a person who has an opinion that carries weight. And one thing I wanted to touch upon briefly in respect is this idea that sometimes it can be confusing why maybe you like how do you disrespect someone, right? How do you disrespect someone? Well, for me, you disrespect someone by not listening to their opinion, treating them as just a label or just an icon and not as an organic individual who has their own ideas, and then just kind of shoehorning to the wayside or putting your own priorities above theirs, right? In a way saying that like your existence is kind of less than mine, right? And I believe an important part of respect is looking at everybody as an equal. Maybe not necessarily their opinion as an equal, but their existence as an equal. Because if you look at someone's existence as equal, you're either like a racist, sexist, homophobe, whatever, but you're also disrespecting them. And so at times, sometimes when you're disrespecting someone, that come across as like you putting your priorities before them. So in the previous video, I talked about, you know, how it's not a big deal when somebody flakes on me. But for some people, that could be disrespectful, right? Because if you flake on them enough times, it's kind of showing that, like, you don't value them enough, and you kind of just treat them as an object. Now, that's not my opinion, but that's some people's opinion on why they're disrespected. And it really, there is no end all be all. It varies from person to person. But to me, the base is respect. And if I had to give a tip, it's just treat everybody as an organic individual, right, that has their own opinion. You don't have to agree with that opinion. You don't even have to like that person, but treat them as an organic individual, not as a tool that you can use, not as a label that you can assume, but as an organic individual. And I think that's how you can truly be respectful. So I'm gonna end it there for that video. I'll probably keep this series going. Hopefully I'm gonna get better at it. I feel like I'm gonna blame the internet connection on a lot of that. All right, because like I was kind of, you know, I blame that. Whatever. But it doesn't matter. I wasn't playing ranked. Not that I really play ranked either, because I'm not that good. But I do enjoy this game, and I do enjoy y'all. So thanks for stopping by.